Hello, this is Andy Graham, and I'm teaching you about body language. I'm in Guatemala, and the Guatemalan people are very personable. When you walk by them, they say hello, hola, ¿cómo estás? They always acknowledge your presence, which is kind of nice for me because I come from a small town where everybody actually pays attention to me. I just walked down to the, I went down to breakfast this morning, and I passed two girls that both ignored me. Okay, now I don't really care if they pay attention to me, but I do think that they should acknowledge me. Okay, I'll turn around now. What happens in life is as you travel around the planet, or anything in life, nobody wants to be a nobody. And what happens when you ignore somebody or you don't acknowledge their presence with body language is you do 3 or 4 different things at the same time. First of all, you make it easy for a criminal not to be recognized. The second thing is you don't create consensus, you create an adversary type situation because your body language says, I don't care about you. I traveled for 14 years, and one of the reasons why I think I can travel so well, and I do so well, and I really don't get robbed very often, is because I acknowledge other people's presence. When I walk into a room, walk into a hotel, I say hi to the owner or the receptionist or whatever. When I'm walking by people, I look for eye contact. It's about situational awareness, plus there's so many reasons that your body language must acknowledge other people. Now, obviously some girls don't want to say hi to men because we take that as a high sign that we have the right to go talk to them. That doesn't mean that you can't just nod your head in a peaceful way, okay, because there is an extension of peace. But body language without, when you don't acknowledge somebody, what this is really dangerous for is when there's criminals around, because every criminal knows that you're basically looking the other way. Well, that's what they want. Okay, they want you to look at the other way. They don't want you to get a good look at their face. They don't want you to be able to identify them so they could go grab your bag and run. And trust me, Latino countries are big on the snatch and run thing. They bump and run. And if you never see their face, can you really say you knew it? But to create a situation where people are brought together, you need to be acknowledgement too. Body language is an incredibly important thing when you don't speak this foreign language. What's interesting is that most of the Guatemalans have very good body language, while most of the Europeans and Americans now have bad body language. I have hundreds and hundreds of friends, and I always make sure that I acknowledge their presence. And I also note when people don't acknowledge my presence, because it's not that I care that who they are or whatever. I just want them to realize that we're all in this together. But body language is important, and for a traveler, when you don't acknowledge the presence of people around you, what you do is you open your way to being taken advantage of, or robbed, or many different things. It's a very negative body language. I turned around on the backwards just to show you what it felt like to not acknowledge your presence.